Welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles, everybody. We're back in our little town, where last time we, what the hell is all of this stuff? Look at this! This must be, our iron supplies, right, I see. Is this because we don't have a blacksmith over here to use this iron? We're just stockpiling it quite high, I think. Yeah, last time we placed this boulder destruction thing, and I'm kind of curious to see, I mean... Oh, I see. It's just taken quite a long time. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of curious to see how long it would take. It looks like a pretty fucking hard job. Look at this. Oh my god. There's a lot of resources, of course, we had to spend on this, and a lot of tools. Let's slow it back down again. But yeah, I think this time we're going to have to get our blacksmith set up over here. You know? It's kind of silly that he's all the way over here. I mean, I thought he'd be able to get his supplies out of, like, somewhere over here, but of course all he's got near him is a granary, which is only good for food. You know what? Let's do it. I think we've got enough tools to finish destroying that rock. Oh, look, we get some resources back. That's quite nice. Oh no, not Sebastian. Oh man, yeah. I don't know if you've noticed any of the names that kind of scroll past here. Some of them are kind of funny. Like I haven't really pointed them out because we've generally been quite busy. But oh yes, look at this. This is looking amazing. This is great, guys. Good job. Permanently remove this deposit. Okay. Sweet! Now we've got access... Oh, this is great. Now we've got access to this iron deposit as well, of course. Which is kind of what we wanted, I guess. I mean, we do have quite a lot of iron anyway. But we do need to put a blacksmith down as well. Oh, no! Fire? Oh, shit! I didn't even notice that Vikings were invading. Ah, the bastards have come around the back, of course, you know, now that we've built our wall. I did say it was going to happen, alright, so it was expected. But yeah, they've come around the back, of course, to avoid our Great Wall. And, yes, what we're going to have to do, like I said before, is build up a wall kind of all the way around the outside. Look, we've got a tower here, okay, which is great, because nobody is working in it. For fuck's sake. Why is nobody in this tower? Oh, wait. Because I turned all the towers off, don't I? Oh, for God's sake. You see, this is what happens when you don't play a game for, like, I don't know, a few days. It's not been too long. But you kind of forget everything you've done, you know? And, of course, this is what I said would happen. Is at some point, I'd managed to forget that we had all of this stuff that we closed to save money. So, how far do these reach? Let's open some of these as well. I think it's probably worth having everything we can possibly have open at the moment. Just to make sure that the city is as well defended as it can be. Because, of course, it's not being very well defended at the moment, let's be honest. Maybe we could call in, like, I don't know, the Power Rangers or something like that? Do you think we can get them to bring the old Megazord in? Let's see what happens here. So they're still ravaging the town, of course, but our townfolk, being the mighty fine townfolk that they are just instantly putting out the fires that they're creating. Of course, this forester did not survive the fire, which is a shame. But you know, hopefully these. Oh, for God's sake, come on, guys! Somebody's got to get into these towers and start working. How long does it take the archers to get to the towers? Do you think? I really wish. I just really wish I'd noticed this. Honestly. Oh, wait, we've just reclaimed some space by destroying some unusable stone. Oh, I guess that was my last removal job? Oh, can we... Yeah. We already knew about that. Oh, no, not the town square. Oh, man. We were going to get, like, Aerosmith in to do a concert or something. You know? Alright, maybe not Aerosmith, but whatever the medieval equivalent of Aerosmith would be. You know, maybe like, I don't know. Iron Maiden? That seems more appropriate, doesn't it? Okay, let's get Iron Maiden in instead. Right, look. While these Vikings are here, we're going to show them that we care not for their terrorism in our town. We're just going to rebuild while they're still here. You know, we're going to pay them no heed. In fact, I think we may even be able to wipe some of these guys out now that we've got all the archer towers on the go. The ballistas, there we go. Look, there's one squad down. That's good work. Fine work, people. Fine work, honestly. I think, do we get to keep their boat, do you think? Or does the boat just disappear when the last person dies? Let's find out. Maybe it sinks. Oh, that would be amazing if it sinks. Oh, it does! Oh, that's so cool. See you later, buddy. Nice. Okay, so maybe those Viking invaders will think twice about invading our city. You know? Oh, no, we still need more farms and stuff. Alright, look. We have to think about this logically, okay? Our farming situation is good over here. Over here, it's just in the way. Alright? Now, what I think we might need to do is get an orchard over here somewhere. Some more farms down over here as well. You know, we can start putting them down over here. I don't know where we could put an orchard, though, honestly. Not a lot of space, is there? Maybe we could squeeze an orchard in here if we got rid of this field. Of course, these bits of land are barren. I don't know if we can do anything about that. I mean, I don't think rock removal will help. Let's be honest. There's nothing in the market or anything. I don't know. We might just have to clear out some trees and start making some more fields and stuff here. I think that's going to be the right thing to do, because then we can get more defences on the go. You know, get the city defended properly. We've got a lot of rock now, so that's good. You know, those rock resources are going to come in handy. Here we are. That's all the trees gone. Right. So the baker's there. We could move the baker as well. We could put the baker in a slightly more practical place. Maybe here, with a little bit of road coming down here if we get rid of this rock. But let's start by walling off the rest of this city, shall we? I think that's the best thing to do. Because otherwise, we're just going to keep getting invaded. Nice, inconvenient. I didn't realise I'd put this right on the edge, particularly. I thought it was like 1 block away. Oh, I don't know. I didn't really pay much attention. I was probably just rambling at the time. Let's be honest. Like, it's you know, it's what I do. I ramble. Rambling is of course the best way to kind of just keep things going, you know. It means I can... What the fuck? Can I build on water? Can I... Thank you. For some reason I only built one. I don't know why. Okay, we're going to build 2 high walls all the way along here while we've got the resources. Okay? It's going to be the best thing to do, honestly. We can get some archer towers on the go. I think that'll be nice. Okay, looks like... I don't know. Maybe we... Did I run out of wood? Was I not paying attention? I mean, it doesn't look like I did, does it? Let's keep this going, though. I'm going to do this. Another one of these. I think, you know, when the time comes to put the arch towers on here, we're going to build up these corner ones so that they're nice and high. They've got good support around them, you know? And it means... Oh, good work, guys. Good work. It means, of course, we can get the extra range and stuff. So this is already looking slightly better, isn't it? We can get some archer towers and stuff on there straight away. Let's extend the wall over here, shall we? How much did it cost to build on water? I can't remember. Castle, industry, town, pier. Allows building on water. That's not too bad. Yeah, we can get a couple of these down. I think that'll be nice. Maybe we could do it across here. You think that's a bit extravagant? What do you reckon? I kind of like the idea of having it across there. I'll be honest. How are our resources looking? We don't have a lot of wood. Possibly because our foresters have all been burning down. I mean, maybe we should get a few more over in the resource central, you know? So there's another one of those. We haven't got enough wood to build any more, of course. Oh shit, what's this? Somebody died. Oh no, it's because of the plague, of course. Shit, the plague is not good. It wipes out a lot of people. Honestly, it's not the best. I mean, nowadays, not a problem. We talked about this already, I think. If not, well, you know, you have to look it up. But yeah, nowadays, it's really not a problem anymore. We just, you know, get antibiotics and take those, and it goes away. But it is funny, like the plague pits and stuff, you know. There's pits buried around the UK which are just full of, you know, decaying bits and stuff that had the plague in them. And you're not allowed to dig them up because it takes like a long time to go away. I don't know how many years. Somebody you all know. Somebody smarter than me, I expect. But this is looking good. Look, we've got a good area for some fields and stuff. Maybe we should put an orchard down here though instead. Where's the orchard gone? Now, I'm not actually going to put it down, but no, it's got to be. I think it's got to be fertile on all 4 squares, which is a little bit irritating. But we can put them down here, you see. So I think we should definitely put an orchard down. Just oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Wonderful. I want to thank my family. I want to thank the peasants in our village, the plague doctors, you know, who try to keep everybody alive. Of course, fail quite miserably, apparently. But I want to thank the Vikings, who wiped out the last generation. Because of you, my people have been breeding twice as quickly. And that makes me very happy indeed, honestly, because that's more money in the kitty. So, I think we're going to get rid of this field. Alright? This field just here. It's gone. Because we're going to build an orchard there instead. Alright? I know we're trying to save the wood. But, yeah, I want to build an orchard. Okay? We can, you know, as far as wood goes, let's just commission some more trees to be chopped down. Okay? That's going to be the best thing to do. We need to probably get rid of these trees as well. Because we're going to have to build manor houses and stuff, aren't we? We'll get rid of these trees. Of course, Resource Central is starting to become less Resource Central. So I think what we'll have to do is just dot some foresters around. You know, just to keep things blooming as it is, you know, so to speak. We do, of course, have one just there. And we do have enough wood for another one. So let's start replenishing our wood supplies exponentially by building another forest, you know? Let's have a little think about this, though. Food's going to go here. Okay, but we do have some barren land. Now, I don't want to necessarily put it there, because the fields are going to be there, and we do already have a forester on that side. So maybe we should put him here. Okay? He's slightly disconnected from society, but not really. He's just got a very large back garden, or front garden, you know, with a really nice well in it. And it leads straight to the straight to the road just here, which we're going to extend up a little bit. Oh shit, we're out of money. Okay, Viking invaders are gone. We need to turn off all of this stuff again. This is the only issue with having so many things dotted around, you know? Because if we don't have the money to kind of keep the upkeep going, we have to switch them all off. And this is just painstaking, tedious work now. But we do need the funds, because honestly, some of the stuff we need to build right now is expensive. We've got no food as well, which is even worse. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes, eh? I think we need to, like I say, get a lot more fields on the go. Possibly all around the same area, so that it can all be taken up to the same place. This all looks like barren land, so I think this will be the best place to put the bakery when we can move it. I think for now we might just move it to this square. It's next to the road, so it'll be okay, and then we can keep filling this up with fields. How's this wall looking? Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. Alright, it's getting there, I think we need to... I didn't commission them to chop down this tree. Oh, shit. That is not what I meant to do. Balls. Okay. I don't know which, but I just demolished. I'll have a look at it later. It's fine, I'm sure I'll work it out later. But... we need to turn off this tower as well, I think. Let's turn off this tower. Oh my god, I bet you we end up getting attacked by a dragon, like, any minute now. And I'm going to have to kind of systematically go around the town and turn all of these things on again. Honestly, if that happens, I may just pick and choose as I see fit, you know? It's going to be easier that way, isn't it? So, let's get some more fields down here. I mean, it's a shame that this bit is so nice, because we are going to build a manor house just here. But we could put 2 fields down here, so let's do that. And that's the best thing to do first. Bang, bang, just like that. You see, part of the problem with this game is, like, you do have to spend a lot of time trying to manage, like, what your people are producing and stuff, and how much money you're spending, and how many workers you've got. Because we don't have enough workers to kind of work all of these fields, and yet we're going to have enough workers to work all of these fields. Let's just get loads more windmills in. I think that's going to be that is going to be the answer to all of our problems. Okay, it's more windmills. I'm telling you, windmills are the way forward. They're gonna make us prosperous. They're going to bring us extra food, you see, 13. Like, I wonder if having 2 windmills makes them even more beneficial, you know? Maybe we should put a windmill down on this one as well, so it helps the orchard and all of this stuff. It's a good idea. And, like, the rich people, they like looking out their windows and seeing, you know, windmills. Not necessarily the peasants working in the fields, but they like seeing the windmills. Oh, no, not Edward. No, Edward, you were my favourite. I don't know who Edward is. Maybe this is his brother. Or maybe his son, Edward Jr., you know? He's just, he's taken up his dad's life of working in the forester. He's transporting wood now, you know, to a couple of other places. The storage, of course, which is looking pretty fantastic. I think we might have to build, like, some intermediate storage units. you know, down this path. Because at the moment, it does take them a long time to kind of get across the city and transport their resources around. But I mean, that's going to be slightly alleviated by the fact that we're going to put a blacksmith down just here. That looks perfect. Where's the blacksmith? We need 25 wood. Of course we need more wood. Like, why wouldn't we need more wood, eh? Hey? Ugh, okay. Well, I think the blacksmith will go there. Maybe not, though. Maybe we'll have to put in... I don't know. What's this? Alright, let's just chop that down. You could probably put a blacksmith in here. How much space did the blacksmith take up? Was it... It was just one, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait for more wood to come in before I can find out. That's the problem. And of course, we've got so much stuff being built at the moment. We're just going to speed things up. So much stuff being built at the moment that, like, it's just taking everybody forever to actually get round to chopping down more wood and stuff. But the plague has come in. It's killed 14 people, which is less mouths to feed, and honestly, it's probably for the best. You know, otherwise our people are just going to be starving all the time because we don't have enough food to feed everybody. There's a huge stockpile of food, and of course it's all just disappearing straight away. How are we doing? We had +8 in the last year, so our food is literally breaking even right now. We've got to be very careful not to overload the city. Wait, who was that? Was that Mr. McDonald? Sean McDonough. Oh, I don't care about them. You know, that's fine. I didn't know him. I mean, I did know him, but I just didn't like him, so I tell everybody that I didn't know him. Because I don't want to have to explain why I didn't like him to people, you know. It's just hassle. It's my opinion of the guy, you know. Gary Sparks, though, he was a top bloke. I'm sad to see him go. Honestly, we could probably just sit here all day and watch these names tick by, you know. Just think up some stories for them, and it's just that kind of game. There's lots of little micromanagement and watching stuff. Okay, so yeah, no church, library. The peasants are starving. Yeah, I know they're starving. I can see they're starving. They're like busy little ants going to pick up the food from the storage straight away. But we do have an orchard on the go now. Okay, and everybody is now out of food straight away. I mean, you think after a few winters of this happening, they would like, should we make these windmills just kiss like that? Yeah, you'd think after a few winters of this happening, they'd get the point, wouldn't you? That they need to like ration their food a little bit more carefully. Make sure that, you know, there's enough to go round for everybody in their family. And instead, they're just like, yeah, you know what? We're going to eat all of our food in the first 2 weeks. We're hungry, you know? It seems like the logical thing to do. No, it isn't. It isn't the logical thing to do, honestly. It's possibly the worst thing that they could do. They're little kids. They're going to go hungry. You know, they're just going to be sat there going, "Mummy, where's my food? Mummy, please, I need some food." And of course, I guess it's medieval times. Like the kids will probably die of starvation, as grim as that is, and then the parents will just have more. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why is this not more obvious? Honestly, I'm looking down here. I'm looking at where my mouse is. I completely fail to see this every single time. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really wish we had more money to keep some of these towers open. You know what? I might just keep the inner city ones open for now. I think that's probably the best idea, isn't it? Just to keep the city safe. I mean, those ones up there, I like to keep the King's Donger open. Because that protects the king, you know? But these other ones, they just cost a lot of money. Right, let's see what happens. So he's still being ballisted, though, which is nice. He's moving in. I don't know if he actually set fire to anything yet, but if he did, our peasants have already put it out, which is great. It looks like... Okay, he's coming in range of these, so maybe I need to turn some of these on. I think that's probably... You know, I'm really good at turning these on. That's just how things go. But, let's do that. Let's see what happens, shall we? Because I think he wants to go in and attack our ballista tower, possibly. Or maybe the rich people houses. Or maybe he's going to attack the well. Because that would be incredibly stupid, wouldn't it? But it does at least look like the middle classes have taken up the role of guards. Because we open these towers and they are instantly manned. And I can only assume it's because they've run out of their houses upon seeing a dragon in the air. And have decided to man their bows, you know? Which is great. I mean, this has been good. Honestly, I'm pretty tired today. I don't know if it comes across or not. Probably. We're crunching at work. Don't know what a crunch is. Just means we work loads of hours. Because we want to make the games that we're working on as good as we possibly can for people. You know? Like, it's just how it is. Like, a lot of people complain if their companies make it like mandatory and stuff like that. My company doesn't tend to make it mandatory, but when we do it, they give it back to us as holiday, which is really cool. You know, it's a nice touch. Makes sure that we're all kind of happy, and we don't feel, you know, we don't feel like we've lost our own time to kind of make the game better or as good as we can, you know, for those deadlines and before final pushes and stuff. But yeah, you know, it's just the way life is. People say developers should get a union. That's a bit of a controversial subject. Like, we don't really, I don't know, a lot of developers just kind of think we don't really need a union. You know, we're kind of happy in our jobs. Some people say it's because we can easily replaced. Not really. Like, if you understand how the industry works, like, we're all in charge of our own work, you know. Like, if we leave, it's pretty hard for them to replace us with somebody who has to learn everything that we've been doing while we work there. Like, so that's why they tend to try and keep, you know, people at the companies as long as they can, which is why we don't tend to need unions. So, but I'm going to leave it at that, because honestly, like, some people get really touchy about it. I've met a couple of developers. I'm not going to say all developers feel that way. I'm just going to say that the majority of developers I have spoken to feel that way. Maybe like an 85-15, you know, percentage majority, something like that. But that 15%, boy, they are very vocal about their belief in unions and game developers and the unfair working hours and all that kind of shit, you know. But anyway, I think we're going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. We started to get the rest of the Great Wall up around the city. We definitely need to deal with this wood situation. The food situation looks like it's slightly better, under control. In fact, while I do this outro, I may just put down another forester. I think that could be the best, you know. Put him over here, next to the wall. So, yeah, come and join us in Discord. That's what I'm going to talk about this time. There's a link in the video description. Have a look at that. There's lots of nice people in Discord. It's worth coming to say hi, because we're all pretty friendly, and, you know, you might make some new friends, chat about games, stuff like that. But yeah, do all the YouTube stuff as well, and I will see you in the next video.